Hi, today we'll be installing the Innovv K2 cameras. Welcome to Gear Talk. So to make life a lot easier, we remove 4 screws, 2 at the front, 1 at either side, and by the power of YouTube, the camera will be roughly mounted at that position. So what we will have to do is gently thread the wires through here, cable tying as we go, but heading off towards the rear of the bike. Push your wire down into the void. Top tip, industrial size cable tie, thread it down, pick it up coming out of the other end. Easier said than done. There we go. There we go. Another top tip, masking tape. Just thread the masking tape round the plug and the cable tie. 2 reasons. If it does snag and you're pulling it, the masking tape will come off instead of ripping your plug off. So just gently thread it through. Voila, there you go. 1 cable from the front to the back, waiting for the next one. What we need to do now is mount it on this headlight bracket. So what I propose to do is we've got a nut, washer and bolt to there. Take the anti-vibration washer off, thread that through, recover underneath, and then put the washer and the nut back on. Done. Some of you might be questioning, why have I put the lens there? I personally think that is the proper place and the right place to put the camera, because it's got such a wide field of view. You've no contamination whatsoever. If you do it there, you've got here. If you put it on the indicator, you've got this. Like I say, I personally think that is the place to put it. Here we go, this is the EZcan. Basically what we've got on this bike is it's a CAN bus system. So what you cannot do is break into the wiring. You cannot snip a wire and put a wire in and then slip another one in. You can't, it will show a fault up. So basically what we do is we take this terminal off here, this plug, attach then this into that plug, and then put that one back into this terminal here. Basically this is the module for the tyre inflator, so this tells you if you've got a low pressure on your tyres. This way we're doing it sensible, we're doing it right, and the best thing is it doesn't void your warranty. It's the accessory manager. Okay. Like I've said in previous videos, masking tape around the cable tie, and finger the old girl. There you go, look. There you go, she's through. Right, okay, so now we've got the power unit for the Innovv K2 in, with the wiring. As you see, you've seen me thread everything up. We've traced it down that way. We've got the positive and negative down there. I'll look after them later, but I'm wanting to put the rear camera, but because I mount it to this rear rack, it becomes part then of the Givi top box frame plate. I've got to fit this now before going any further with the rear camera. one thing to do is when you do, or if you're going down the road with a given plate, is double check, because what I did, even though I had a 2020 GSA, it actually, I think it said from 16 to 19 year, 2019. I thought, oh, that'll do, but unfortunately it's a BMW, so just double check, because it wouldn't have done. It's a different plate apparently. So luckily this 21 will fit on the 2021 one. This 21 will fit on the 2021 one. This 21 will fit on the 2021 one. So very fortunate there, because I would have been upset if I'd have had to change the plate. So now I've got me given plate fitted, I'm not keen on the camera on the rear indicator or wherever or here. What I do is I fit mine on the plate bracket, so it's nice and secure, and you've got no worries of no objects fouling your view, i.e. your indicator, your backlight. So we'll crack on with this. There we go. All on. So like I explained in the other video, if you're threading any wires through, just use masking tape. It's a nice simple method. It's not an overly strong tape, and it just allows you to start to thread things through. Like I say, industrial cable tie, and just take your time. There's no rush, and help as you go. You will find when you get to the fuse it is a bit naughty, but just gently caress it through. There you go. So now you can see I've got the fuse threaded through, which is, it's not all the way there, we've still got a little bit of work to do to get it back to the battery. But the accessory manager's there. I have plugged my Denali D4s in, they're the plugs there, with the homemade wiring loom, which you will have to make your own wiring loom, by the way. So this plug will then become the live and everything for the Innovv K2. And this white one is just what I've done. I've installed LEDs on the panniers, so that will bring the lights on and the brake light on, which is an extra safety, because once you've got your panniers on, these bikes do become a wide piece of kit and you are just relying on the rear light. So I think just that there is just a better just a better safety device for when you're out there on the dark roads. But we'll show you that once we get it all up and running. I think what we'll do is attach the panniers to the bike, and we'll just give it a dummy run for you, just so you can see what we've done. So like you saw me earlier on tracing the wire down there with the commercial cable tie, I've now tracked the wiring through, round, down, back out here, and then through at back of the frame. You've got your fuses there at the back of the strap there. You've got your earth, which will be connected at a later date, but just leave your earths off at the time being. Because I've had this installed on my my other GS, it actually remembers everything else of what's gone on before, so that is now working as it was, so to speak. But the beauty thing about these accessory managers is they are they're also an electronic fuse, which I did find out on the first time round when I was actually installing it. I earthed something out, and all you do is you go back in there with your laptop, you reset that electronic fuse, and job done. You're not having to swap fuses about, or all it's doing is it's protecting the CAN bus system, which I think is a bloody good idea.